Welcome to the Bench Warmers, the sports podcast where the takes are fire, the laughs are loud, and the stats, well, let's just say they're debatable. Bishop, Pops, Marlon, and Jason are calling it the way they see it, straight from the fans' perspective. Grab a seat, join the bench. It's game time. What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Bench Warmers podcast. I'm Bishop, your host, and you are tuned in to our latest edition. We've got a packed show for you today, so grab your gear and settle in, and we just gonna hop right on into this thing. Tonight, I got the boys with me. I got Pops, and I got Jason with me, and Marlon couldn't make it in today. He unfortunately had to do that thing called work, so he's not with us today, but I got the rest of the guys with me. What's up, fellas?
Oh, good. That's good.
Man, everything is good. It's a good day in the neighborhood. And as we do around this time, we're going to go ahead and get this show kicked off with a shot. So we're going to go ahead and go around the horn. Jay, what you got?
Today I'm drinking Oktoberfest beer.
Okay. Pop, what you got?
I am drinking Blanton's bourbon.
All right. And once again, I'm coming to you live off of the Tequila Cortisone. And we're going to go ahead and knock this out. Once again, if any of y'all liquor stores or liquor brands hear us, we ready for a sponsorship. Let's go, guys. Yes. That is always a good way to get the show going. So, look, we're going to jump right on into this thing with whose kid is this? So we got a couple of them for you today. We just want y'all to sit back and enjoy this montage. We got very first clip coming out the gate, young kid catching this ball, making all kind of moves. You're going to love it. We got big homie coming out the backfield. And then we got little fella just going all over the place. So y'all just check this out. Put the moves on.
The boy looks like Derrick Henry.
That's little Jerome Bettis coming out the backfield. Playing a little Madden too. That's a Madden dance right there.
Oh, we're on.
Good. Go ahead, take it to the house.
Go three.
So y'all, that was just a little segment that we love to call "Whose Kid Is This?" If y'all know any of those kids, please have them reach out to the bench warmers. We would love to hear from them. And if you all got any submissions that you want to send in, if you got a kid that you want us to see, go ahead and send them in, and we would love to feature them in our show. And so, look, moving right along, because we got quite a bit to bring to you. And right now, let's talk about the Bears versus the Chiefs. The Bears closed out the season kind of undefeated. They had the tie, but then they won everything else. And then they finished it off this week with a dramatic 29-27 comeback over the Chiefs. The stats break down a little bit like this. The Bears outgained Kansas City 424 yards to 357 yards. The Bears had the ball for 36 minutes. The Chiefs just had it for 23. Caleb started off the game pretty slow, but finished 11 of 15 with 113 yards, 1 touchdown, and 18 yards rushing. But the big story of this game was my boy, Tyson Bagent, 20 of 28 for 212 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 128 passer rating, and led them down the field on that 82-yard game-winning walk-off touchdown drive. Shout out to Rome Odunze, who had 3 catches, 45 yards, 1 touchdown. Oladime Zacchaeus had 3 touches with 37 yards, and Jade Walker with the game winner. So, fellas, what y'all think about this week?
Hey, the Bears look good especially against the second team of Kansas City. I don't think they looked so great against Kansas City's first team, but they pulled it out.
Yeah, I think Bagent is a legit number 2 for sure. Probably going to get his reps later on in the season if Caleb goes down. But we definitely got a solid one at number 2 for sure.
Yeah, and so like you were saying, Pop, I was watching the game, and yeah, our number ones just did not look like they had it together. Looks like they're still trying to gel. Caleb is still doing some weird things back there in the pocket. But the good thing that I saw was that line was holding up. A lot of the times, Caleb had some time, and Bagent had plenty of time, and that line was holding up. So if I took a plus away from those ones, it's gonna be that offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Offensive line certainly has been beefed up this year. They are a little bit better. I'm very suspicious about Mr. Braxton Jones. So I pray for him every week, and I hope he, kind of gets it together, man.
So we're gonna talk about Tyson in a little bit, and we're gonna talk about some other things in a second. But overall, from what you all have seen these last few weeks, preseason, what we've heard coming out of camp, Pop, you went to camp. What I mean, how we feeling? Because we're coming out the gate with a hell of a game. We got Minnesota prime time on Monday night. Minnesota could easily be the top team in this division. So how do we feel knowing that in just a couple of weeks we're gonna be on that big stage and we're gonna have to deal with these guys?
I think that it's going to boil down to the run game. If we can get the run game started early in the game, that'll open up the passing. The run game's got to be on point. We can't just bail the run game and go with the pass game. We've got to be able to establish the run and put up some yards for sure.
So in our first episode, we were asked what we thought the Bears would end up, and I said I thought that they would win 8, maybe at the most 9 games. I've seen nothing that makes me want to change that. In fact, they look to me, a little bit less efficient than I thought they were when I gave that 8 or 9 game prediction. So I'm hoping that they can get 8 or 9 games. It's not going to be easy. They are in what I believe is the toughest division in the NFL.
Agreed,
Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, and Jason, you was talking about that running game. We've got 3 running backs on paper. 2 of them are hurt. Yep. I hear they had DJ Moore running plays out the backfield.
They did. Practice. They did.
So if we're in a position where we have to establish the run, we got some problems, fellas.
Hey, coming out the gate, game 1, it's going to be a tough one. These guys got to be healthy for this game to show out.
Yeah.
Without them, we're going to be in some trouble.
Yeah. I think, Marcus, one of the things that I would take some solace in is that, in my opinion, running back is probably the one position in the NFL where you can go out and get somebody who can be serviceable. And so we hope that Swift and his cohorts are healthy and are able to go. But if not, I think that we can go out and pick somebody up. The question is, will the line be able to open holes? Anybody who comes in at running back in the NFL is a pro-level quality person and player. And so if the line can open holes, I'm not really that worried about the running back situation.
Yeah, and I can see where you're at with that. But I would still rather have somebody back there who has RB next to their name. You know what I
mean? As we know, if you can't run, you can't throw.
Yeah.
So that definitely needs to be shored up, and we need to know that we can establish the run to open up the passing. If not, we're in trouble on Monday night.
And it's going to all come down, I think, to the offensive line play.
Now, making a move for a running back, can we get somebody and they be ready to go? Is it that interchangeable of a position?
I think so. I mean, all teams just had to get down to their 53-man roster this week. And so there are several pro-level experienced running backs who got cut from their teams in the last couple of days. And so, yeah, would he be the starter? Hopefully not. But could we pick up somebody that could plug and play? I think so.
I was reading an article today. Khalil Herbert is open. He just got cut. So he's a serviceable back. He's played with the Bears before. He would definitely be a good fit.
Yeah, I was a Khalil Herbert fan, so
me too as well.
I'll take him. So let's go get him. I was actually on another note. I was actually hoping we ran out and got Shiloh after Tampa Bay let him go, but but man, the Sanders kids are running into issues. But I heard he got picked up right away by Pittsburgh. So shout out to Shiloh moving on and doing his thing. I want to see both those Sanders kids make it, man. For whatever reason, I'm just Team Sanders. And yeah. So Pop, you said you saw a story about where the Bears would rank at this season. As much as I don't want you to talk about it, let's hear what you got to say about that.
Yeah, well, last week you asked the question, Marcus, where do we think the Bears would end up at the end of the year? And I said I thought that they would end up last in their division. Everybody on the screen wanted to beat me up. I understand that. That's why I wear armor all. Shout out to Armor All if you want to get on the podcast. So I still believe that the Bears will finish last in their division. But don't forget, it's a tough division, and last could be 9-8, which most other divisions in the NFL, their last place team will win 3 to 5 games.
Yeah. Well, man, and looking at it that way, if they came in last with a 9-win, 8-win season, as much as you hate to say, I think that'd be a satisfying season, though, wouldn't it?
I think that would be a successful season.
Yeah.
Coming from what we did last year, that's a big improvement.
Yeah, and especially if they're competitive in the games that they lose. Don't forget, we have lost, I believe, 9 of the last 10 games against our division teams. We've got to do better than that this year. And so if we won 9 games, but if 4 of those came out of our division, that would be a big improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get how many losses we got in our division, but we are 1-0 in 2025 against the Green Bay Packers. So I will take that. How about that? Take that now.
Take that.
so here's something that I wanted to talk about, and it might be a touchy subject, but I told y'all I am Team Tyson Bagent, and so the question that I have. Is Tyson Bagent the secret future of Chicago? Did we give him that $10 million last week? And then he ran out and showed us exactly why we should have given him that $10 million. Is he being groomed to where if the golden child does not make it and Caleb busts out, is Tyson being groomed to be the face of the Chicago Bears in a couple of years?
Well, I think any backup.
I don't know about that, Marco. I think that Tyson Bagent is going to be a serviceable second-string quarterback. I think that he'll definitely step in, and he'll probably win some games for us. But can he take us to the promised land? I'm not so sure about that.
I think every team in the NFL, their backup quarterback has to be someone that they think can come in and provide a good performance when needed. Clearly, the Bears don't want to see Tyson Bagent play at all this year. They would be the happiest team in the NFL if Tyson Bagent never got on the field, because that means that Caleb must have done a good job. That said, Ben Johnson is proving that he is a no-nonsense guy. And I would not be surprised if Caleb continues to make the same mistakes this year that he made last year, and some which he's continuing to make during the preseason. I would not be surprised at all to see Ben Johnson pull him and put Bagent in, if nothing else, to send a message that nobody's bigger than the game.
Love it. Love that take on it, Unc. Definitely love that.
Thank you.
Well, you know what, Pop, you always come through with the with just the real stuff. But I man, Tyson Bagent, for me, he is really showing what he could do. I mean, now, okay, granted, it's against the twos, it's against the threes, but the twos and threes on this field at any time can step up and be a one. They're that good. And so, you know, somewhere in somebody's mind, Tyson Bagent has to be that good. Looking at this play that he was this drive that he took us down to walk off touchdown with that pass right there that we just saw. That was a pass that an NFL player makes. And we haven't seen a pass that an NFL player makes by a Bears player in a long time. And okay, and again, it was the twos. I get it. But that ball that he threw was a ball that nobody was going to catch but the person who was going to catch it. And you're not seeing that from I still have not seen placement and poise like that.
And Marco,
yeah.
And Marco, the sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. And that was a great pass. But can we get that all the time? It's not going to be like that.
Oh,
there's a reason that they gave him $10 million for 2 years. That's because they believe that he can come in and help. But there's also a reason why he's the number 2 quarterback and not the number 1. He's the number 2 quarterback because he's not better than Caleb Williams from a skill set perspective. However, that being said, if Caleb does not perform, Bagent is a guy that I think Ben Johnson will go to. You know, it's like if you went to Ford Motor Company's engineering plant and they had a car, and that car could go 70 miles an hour all the time. It can't go 60 and it can't go 80. I think that's Tyson Bagent. I think Tyson is going to be a 70 quarterback all of the time. He's not going to be a 50. He's not going to go down much. He'll make some mistakes, but not many. But he's not going to go up much either. And so I think that the range of performance tilts toward Caleb, giving us a better chance to win. But Tyson is a guy that, as we saw last year when Caleb got hurt, he can come in and do the job.
Do the job.
Well, obviously, you know, I feel like T.O. Caleb Williams is my quarterback. Okay, I gotta, you know, I have to accept it. He is our quarterback, and he's absolutely not a bad quarterback to have in your backfield.
Not at all.
Running your
not
show.
At all. We all have said that. Not at all.
Yeah,
if we're looking Super Bowl, we're looking playoffs. We need Caleb Williams to show up and show out.
Yeah, and that's just my thing. I need Caleb to be Caleb. I need him to do his thing because we went out and we got him. We built all of this stuff around him because we felt like he's the future of our franchise. And last year, he didn't do it.
Well, you got to also remember that last year the coaching staff was wishy-washy. You probably could have went out there and did a decent job yourself because, I mean, it was the coaching staff. But he's going into a new regime. He's got a better coach. He's got somebody that's pushing him, that's driving him. So I think that he has a chance to go out there and do his thing. We just need to give him a chance. I mean, this is pretty much his first real season with a real coach.
You know, I've always said that the only way you can ever be disappointed in life, whether it's football, whether it's on the job, whether it's in a relationship, is to have higher expectations of someone than they deserve. I agree with Jason. Caleb, last year was his first year. Terrible coaching staff, terrible offensive line, got sacked 68 times. Some of those were his fault. But this is his, you know, this is really his second year. Quarterbacks take time to develop. That's why when people were saying, oh, the Bears did so much this year, they're going to win 12, 13 games. I said, you're absolutely crazy to think that that's going to happen with a second-year quarterback who's going into a new system. I think Caleb will do well. Just don't expect too much
Right.
more from him than we should, because we'll put a
Right.
lot of pressure on the young man.
Agreed. Agreed.
Well, not only did we put a lot of pressure on him, we put a lot of money in his pocket. We opened up these doors. We put a lot of money in other people's pocket for him. So I just Caleb. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Caleb, if you watching, step up. You got to do it this year. We are counting on you. So, hey, I think we're gonna be all right, y'all. 9 wins. I can live with that. And listen, as you're watching, if you agree or you disagree, please let us know. Make sure you comment on this video. You can comment in the Facebook group. Also, make sure you like this video, and also make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when all of our new podcasts come out, or just when we're going to say something to you, because we would love to talk to you. So, moving along, we gonna wrap up with the Bears. I think we kind of on a similar path now. We're looking at 8 or 9 games, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
So anything over that, though, if we can shake out a 10, we might get a wild card.
And we'll take it.
And it's possible if
Yeah.
if the ball bounces the right way. If teams that we run up against in our division have injuries or things like that, I wouldn't be shocked if we won 10 games. I'd be so sad if we only won 7.
Yeah.
That'll hurt. And I actually hear Minnesota is a little banged up. We'll talk more about that as the game get closer next week. But Minnesota is starting out the season a little banged up, so maybe that can help us out. They got a new quarterback who's never been in the game before, so maybe we can eke something out on Monday night. So we'll talk about that a little bit more next week. But since we don't have games to talk about this week, me and the fellas, we decided to do this. We're gonna do what we're calling our first annual Bench Warmers preseason awards. So, fellas, let's just talk a little bit about some people that we saw during preseason and during camp, and let's just see what you all think. So, we'll start off here with the most improved player. The nominees were Nashawn Wright, Roma Dunze, and Theo Benedette. Now, you was also able to write in who you thought would have taken home that award. So, Pop, let's start with you on that one. Who'd you vote for on that one?
I took Nashawn Wright. He impressed me. He has not had a perfect preseason, but he's had a very good preseason. I think he's going to step in. He might start game 1, Marcus, because of his play, and my award would go to him.
Okay. So, Jay, as far as the most improved player, who'd you take?
I would say I like Noah Sewell. I liked he was aggressive. He was a hunter out there. He was trying to be in on every play. He was just out hustling the rest of the defense, and I think that guy, come game time, he's gonna be ready. That's my guy.
All right, and for me, myself, I took Roma Dunze. This is year number 2 in the league for Rome. He had a really good year last year to me, and I'm just really looking for him to jump out and do some more this year. We didn't get to see a whole lot of him in the preseason, but what we did see, I really liked. So I'm looking forward to a big year from him. So my most improved player I took for Roma Dunze. And since we didn't have a clear-cut winner on that one, Bench Mob, we need y'all to write in and let us know, who do y'all take for the most improved player? Nashawn Wright, Roma Dunze, Theo Benedette, or do you have somebody else that we may have looked over? Y'all got anything else y'all want to say about y'all nominees to maybe push them up a little bit?
No, I think the play speaks for itself.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so
I have something to say.
Yeah, what you got?
Noah Sewell better not make me look like a fool.
Well, you know what? We said that about every player on this Bears team. The Bears better not make us look
man.
fool.
I have a clown suit on.
All right, so next category, we got best newcomer. Who we have for our nominations with this one was Joe Thuney, Jonah Jackson, and Dio Odeyingbo. Jay, we'll start off with you. Who you take on that one?
Man, so I'm not going with either one of those. I'm going to go with Luther Burden. Luther Burden was fast. He was elusive. He was getting open. He was shaking people. That's my guy right there. That's what I want to see. I want to see the young guy go out there, break some ankles, make some catches, and get some plus yards. That's what I want to see.
All right, Pop, who you got?
I went with Mr. Jackson because he reminds me of the Jackson Five, and it was a group I really liked. But at times, Jackson this year in the preseason looked like he was five guys. I think he played some strong ball, and he's got my vote.
All right, and for me, I went with Joe Thuney. Listen, anybody that can go on this line and help this line get better, I'm gonna take them, because that's where we struggle so much with these last few seasons. If you all look back at the past few seasons of the Bears, even with money making Mitch, even with Jay Cutler, we really didn't have major quarterback problems.
Mm-hmm.
Our problem was that offensive line and keeping our quarterbacks on their feet. And so anybody that can come in and that can keep our QBs clean, I'm taking them all day.
I agree.
I'm taking them all day.
Thuney was a great pickup, probably one of the best 10 linemen in the NFL.
Yeah.
Right. And so I see where you're coming from there, Marco.
Yeah. So, I like Thuney, and I just like what we did. If I could nominate everybody we brought in on that offensive line, I would, because that's what we needed. That's what we needed. So cool. I like that. All right, best rookie. We got the new tight end, Colston Loveland. We got Luther Burden, the third, and Ozzie Trapillo. Pop, we'll start off with you. Who you got?
I'm going with Mr. Burden. He's a playmaker. Great hands, good speed, runs good routes. Got to give an honorable mention, though, to Colston, because I think he's going to be good, too. But for this pick, I'm going with Luther Burden.
All right.
I got to go with what Unc said, man. I got to go with Luther Burden, man. The guy is a game changer. We're going to see him get open. We're going to see him fly by DBs. We're going to see him make catches. That guy's going to earn his spot. He could be the number 2, easy, if he does his job.
Yeah, and coming off an injury the way he did, and coming back and just being explosive the way he was, I really think he's going to be a big benefit to that wide receiver core. But me myself, I went with my boy, the tight end, the big boy, Mr. Colston Loveland. He's a big tight end. He's shown that he can block. He's shown that he can catch. He's shown that he can run after the catch. He's shown that he can be that he's going to be an awesome team player. And also, I don't know if y'all saw that clip, but when he sang Mario's "Let Me Love You" in training camp, and he started doing it. I say, you know what? He's invited to the cookout. He can do whatever. He's all good. That's my guy. And that's who I'm going to roll with. And after we, here's a better time to put this. I'm going to let y'all know, since Marlon's not with us, I'm going to give you who his nominees were. And Benchmark, we need y'all to make sure to go and comment on this. And y'all let us know. We're going to come back next week, and we'll hand out some actual hardware. So for Marlon, he said his most improved player was Jervon Dexter Sr. He went with the best newcomer of Joe Thuney and Grady Jarrett. And he also went with the rookie of Colston Loveland. So right now, as far as the bench warmers, Colston Loveland is in the lead for that best rookie position. And we'll see what happens when the bench mob weighs in. And then our final award, unless y'all got something else to say, because it looked like I took something out your mouth.
No, I was going to say, did you guys see that block on that Luther Burden put down on the linebacker when they were like on the goal line?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Cleared his clock. And that's what you love to see. You see when you see a wide receiver coming off the end like that, coming straight down, cracking. Hey, I love
that play. that play had "sit your ass down" written all
Yes,
over it.
sir. Yes, sir. Written all over it. And so our final award of the night, for our final nominees for Camp MVP, Caleb Williams, Luther Burton III, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly, brother. If not, come on the show and let us know. Oladime Zacchaeus. Jay, who you got?
Oh man, I got to give it to Ja'Day Walker, man. That catch in the back of the end zone, man. That's what the NFL's all about.
Yeah.
Somebody going up, wanting the job, showing them that they can do the job, and solidified his spot. Come on.
I love it. I love it. Pop, who you got?
I'm going to go with Zacchaeus, man. He played 3 great preseason games. He was generally in the right place at the right time. He didn't make mistakes. The quarterback feels comfortable going to him. I'm going to go with Mr. Zacchaeus.
All right, I got you. And for me, myself, here, let me just tell you this real quick. 46 of 69. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Let me make it plain for you. 46 of 69, 511 yards passing, 5 touchdowns with only 1 interception. There's only one guy that I'm talking about, y'all, and that's my man, Mr. Tyson Bagent. So I wrote him in, and I'm going to give Tyson Bagent my pick for the MVP. Marlon also went with Zacchaeus, who had a great showing with 4 receptions for 73 yards and a touchdown. His longest catch was 36 yards. And just to fill y'all in on Mr. Jay Walker, who Jason is going with, he had caught 8 passes for 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also had a tackle on special teams to seal a game. And they really are loving this dude for his offensive and special teams impact. And he also, through that, made that 53-man roster. So Ja'Day Walker definitely is in the running for this. So listen, those are our nominees for our first annual Bench Warmers Awards. So listen, Bench Mob, we need y'all to help us. Vote for who you like. We got it scrolling down at the bottom. Y'all heard who our picks were. Vote. Let us know who y'all liked for these awards. And next week we'll come with a final and let y'all know who won these awards. So, fellas, that's really it for tonight.
Hey, Bishop, I got a question for you, though.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did Tyson give you some of his $10 million, man? Because you are just blowing that dude up, man.
Hey, you know what? I'm working on getting my press pass so I can go into the locker room, and I'm gonna let him know that I'm really rooting for this dude.
Hey, if I see you sitting in the stands with his family, I know what happened.
Hey, you know what? I went and actually looked for a Bagent jersey because I think I'm a rock him. You know, I think I'm a get him. Hey, that's my man. So
I ain't mad at you, big dog.
Hey, does he have a jersey?
I haven't found one just yet. But hey, I'm looking because if I do find one, I would definitely wear it. So listen, if you all love this breakdown, make sure you all go to Facebook and join our group. Y'all can find us at the Bench Warmers. Make sure right here on YouTube you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get notifications when we go live and you never miss an episode. Don't forget, if you got a good take of whose kid is this, feel free to send it to us on the Facebook page. And if you just got a hot take that you want to give us anyway, just feel free to leave us a comment on the page. You can also leave us a voicemail on SpeakPipe. Just look for the Bench Warmers. So, y'all, that's it for episode 5. Congrats to all of our nominees for the awards. And listen, y'all keep rooting for the Bears, and we'll catch y'all next time on the Bench Warmers podcast. Bear down.
Bear down.
Bear down.
Let's go.